quick, I want to share with you how to find real estate leads for real estate investors, real estate wholesalers, and fix and flippers. And these for upcoming tax deed auctions here in Palm Beach County. And if you need any assistance on this, you could just always reach out to me, and I'll be glad to assist you with it. So what you would do is go to dealcollab.net. Here we have a list of targeted leads for motivated sellers. We all currently have a tax deed list, and if you should go to all leads, here you'll see about 18,000 leads of motivated sellers. Mostly at this time they're from delinquent taxes. And as we go on, we're going to add foreclosure leads, probate leads, abandoned houses, absentee owners, and several other tools for finding real estate leads, and also other tools for having people reach out to you, offering their houses for sale. Okay, so what you want to do after you go to dealcollab.net, then you click on tax deed leads, and that's going to take you to this page. Currently there's about 34 entries, but as time progresses there's going to be a lot more leads on this page. There is an upcoming auction on June 15th, and there's another one on July 20th. Okay, so as an example, well, before I go on to the example, if you're logged in to the site, and you could just create a free account, then you'll have this button for more info. If you're not logged in, then you won't be able to see the street number for the property. You have to be logged in to see that, but I'm already logged in. Okay, so what you would do is find a property that you want to look at. You could do a quick filter by city, by state, and also here just says tax deeds. Okay, so you find a property that you want to look at, and then you would click on more info, and that'll take you to the information page for that lead. Okay, all right, so on this page you'll see some information. You have information on the property location, the property description, the contact person, and this person would be the owner of the property. You'll have phone numbers if there are any phone numbers um, available, that will show here, and also you have the ability for adding liens. Okay, and this is you could add the information that you found here on the property if you do search county records to see if there are any liens against the property. Okay, and this is a very important step you might want to do if you're invested in tax deed properties, because more than likely there's a lot of liens on them, whether they're from the city or from the bank or from the county. The ones that are from the city are mostly for unpaid utilities and also code violations. And if there are any notes, you can add, you'll see them here. Now, for all those items that I just showed you, you have the ability to add those to each leads. So you could add a note to a lead, you could record when you send them a mail in, you could add a phone number, you could add a lien record. You'll be able to add those to your lead, and that information that you add, it will only be available to you and no other user on the site. So as you go along and you see a lead that you like, here also you might see a button that says click to pre-qualify lead, and what that does, it adds it to your account and keeps a track of the leads that you're interested in. So right now I pre-qualified this lead, and it is a tax deed auction. So you could also set the method of how you want to contact this lead. I personally drove by, but you could select mail or you want to call them up. Okay. Okay, so you'll be able to add, like I said, you'll be able to add a note to the lead, and the notes will show up here. You could add record a mail in, you could add a phone number and add a lien record. Now, all the information that you're seeing here for the notes, lien records, a phone number is not here yet, but if there's one available, we'll add it. Those are additional information. Phone numbers, liens, and notes, these are additional information that are added by Deal Collab. And if you're a premium member on the site, then you will be able to see all of this advanced data that's available. But at bare minimum, you will see on this property, you'll see contact information, property information, and property description, and all this information up here. If it is available, you will see it. Okay, but advanced data that Deal Collab adds, if you're a premium member, you'll be able to see it. Okay, so if there's any additional information like an after repair value, you'll see it there. If there's an asking price, you'll see it there, and here it shows you the type of a lead. Okay, so this is another property that shows you just the bare information that you'll see. You'll actually have the property location, and you'll have a mailing address for the owner. And that comes standard with every lead on the site. You will also have a remember earlier I talked about leads that you pre-qualified. You'll be able to see them in your workspace here, where we keep track of all the leads that you're working on. So all of them will show up here in your workspace, and that is after clicking on pre-qualifying a lead here. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much what we wanted to show you on how to find um, upcoming tax deed auctions in Palm Beach County. If you have any questions, you could reach out to us. So before I go, one of the things I wanted to point out, what we offer here also is what is called a proxy visit. If you wanted to look at a property here in Palm Beach County, you could reach out to us, and we will go look at the property for you, take pictures, take videos, and have a basic summary of what we saw on that visit. It's not an inspection. That's a whole nother thing. You have to be a licensed person to do an inspection. So this is not an inspection. This is just us looking at the property for you. So that is one thing that we offer. And also I'll post a link in the description of where you can see what this property that is coming up looks like. This one is at 15th Street. Okay, so real quick on this video, we're going to give you a summary of this one lead that's coming up. Okay, so the auction date is July 20th, 2022, right? Property is located in Riviera Beach, Florida. Okay. We do know the after repair value is 250,000, right? That means if this house is fixed up, if you want to put 10, 20, 30, 60,000 dollars to fix it up, this is what it will worth. Okay. But the interesting thing is that the starting bid will be 30,000. So you're at face value, you're saying, buy it for 31,000. Then, you have 200 and what, 19,000 in equity. Okay. But what's on this property are liens. Okay. And let's start with the bank liens first. There's a mortgage note of $124,800 here, another one for $31,200. Now some of this might be paid, and there might be legal fees on those and late fees. So at face value, we're just gonna say it's $124,000 and $31,000 for a total of $156,000. So right now we're in the hole for 156,000 plus 31,000 here. That's what, 187,000. Okay, and this property, I did look at it, and from what I see, it may be that you have to replace the entire interior of this property, meaning all the walls, electrical, plumbing, tiles, all the finishing inside. So that might be another 60,000. So 187 plus 60, that's already 247,000. So not much room for profit here if we should buy this from the owner. Also, there are city liens on there for unpaid utilities. Also, there are code violations And this is interesting because the city of Revere Beach has a code violation here that increases by $300 per day. So that lien on this property increases by $300 per day if the violation is not fixed, and those could run well over 100,000. Even though with this, most of the time you could talk with the city and they'll reduce this amount and ask you to pay just a bare minimum of their hard costs, meaning money that they actually put into the property to remedy any issues there. And so most of this can actually go away. You could just reach out to the city and talk to them. But in summary, there's a bank notes, um, unpaid utility liens, code violation liens, and then the unpaid taxes. Okay, so from an investor point of view, the best thing here might be to just buy the property at the tax deed auction rather than buying it from the homeowner. But I'll do another follow-up video after the auction, if just to report on how this one went to serve as a follow-up. Okay, so that's it for this video on how to find real estate leads. Remember, reach out to me if you need assistance with anything here in Palm Beach County. All right, thanks for watching.